So here's my 1976 Lawn Boy 8234 21-inch cut 2-stroke push mower. I guess it's not really a push mower. It does have self-propulsion. Really old school version of it. If you look up here, it has a little handle. It says drive and or neutral. You basically like flip this little lever here over and pull this bar up. And this bar here goes down to a lever which raises the rear wheels up into these, I don't know if you can be able to see it, but there's little rollers under there that basically constantly spin and actually engage onto the tires and push the lawnmower. Again, it's a 8234 Lawn Boy from 1976. The big thing about these are they are 2-stroke rather than your typical 4-stroke gasoline engine push mower. This one I got a couple weeks ago for nothing. Turns out that it is the model, or a model, with the magnesium mower deck. These are pretty rare. Just searching around on the internet, I found an eBay auction for just a bare deck with nothing on it. It was pretty rough shape. It was all gouged up and chewed up. A lot of paint, the original paint was off, and just the bare deck was going for $400. So, like I said, these are extremely hard to come by. This one seems like it's in pretty good shape. The only crack is on the little cover / gas tank here, right up front there, but shouldn't be too much of a problem if I can just kind of clean it up and maybe patch it up with something. But everything is here. I got the 2 plugs. I got the 2 actual bagging attachments. The only problem with this that I've seen so far is that the pull cord, whatever you want to call it, has been ripped off. So I'm kind of right in the middle of sorting that out. Had to pull the cover off here, pull the coil off the flywheel, pull the actual flywheel off. It's right there. Very easy to remove. Basically just pull the nut off the top of it and just blast the shaft with an air hammer. It just pops right up. Looks like I have to finish removing this like white piece here. I'll clean that off and everything. But see what is all entailed with that pull system right there, pull start system, and we'll see what else I can seem to figure out with this thing right now. But we'll get back to putting it back together once I figure out what I need to repair this thing and get it going. So we'll be back. Okay, so we got that top piece loose. Pulled the entire coil off. This is the coil. We'll take a look at how you set the gap in that once I put this all back together. Pretty easy. There's the on-off switch. Basically just grounds it out. This thing I think I'm just going to leave on is that little shaft right there. It's still connected with this thing. I'm not trying to break anything or what have you. I keep like messing up here, but oh well. So here's the pull start mechanism. Kind of weird. As you can see, there's probably nothing really wrong with the mower, except the rope broke, and they just kind of parked it. Basically, that's the entire engine there. Not very big, but they do work. Not your typical small engine push mower that a lot of people are used to seeing. So these things are kind of wacky for people that have no idea what they are. But hopefully this one, get this one cleaned up and use it for a little bit, maybe sell it, make a whole bunch of money. But let's take a look at how we have to get this this hub off here and re-spool that. Let me take a look at it and see what we can figure out. Okay, so it looks like another classy repair job here. Basically, I couldn't see the screws because it was all caked up with old gas. But basically, there's 3 screws to undo, and you remove this plate. And then once you undo the plate, it actually allows you access to the whole program here. So basically, you have to fish it in there. Fish it. Fish it in there. It's kind of hard to see, but basically just fish it in there with the knot. I'm guessing that the knot basically locks in with that little notch there, and basically just secures itself. So there's the old rope. So basically we just have to get a new rope. I'm gonna go to the old tractor store, grab a new rope and a drop light, because I don't know what the hell happened to my drop light, but that's gone. And see if we can get her started. Probably check to see if we have spark too before I put everything back together. So, alright, we'll be back. So I got the pull starter off. Kind of weird how it attaches, but that nut right there actually clamps down around that hole. And the recoil mechanism is like the Kickstarter on a motorcycle engine. It's got a splined end on it. Focus. Splined end like that. Now I'm going to take this deal apart, rewind the spring inside there, feed the old rope in, stab her back in, and see what happens. Alright, give me a second to take this apart, guys, and we'll see what happens. So I got the spring out, and I really don't have good luck with these freaking things. The end that gets actually locked in around the actual hub was just kind of rattling around in there. Somebody must have, when that last pull, when they broke the cord, they must have, like, you know, Incredible Hulked it. Like, I don't know, they were trying to rip the cord out, and basically that's what they did. So not only did they rip the cord, but they broke the end of the spring return. What I'm going to try to do is just take a pair of pliers and just make my own. I know it'd probably just be easier to buy a new one and never have to worry about it again, but I just don't feel like going out and hunting for one of these things right now, so I'm just going to try to bend it, get it back inside the hub, and try to coil it up and see what happens. So let me dick around with this for a little bit, and we'll see what we can do.